The Days of the Dead Arcane. I hope for nothing in the light of this intrapolando, in which the day on which he died, not simply murdered, but as with all who mean much more than they were, like a whole nation, even a world, assassinated, America is voting to re-elect a war machine to continue clubbing and then running over entire peoples. So here he is, one of Italy's grandest poets, who's lain in this grave in Casarsa, small Friuli town, for 29 years. 6 small laurel trees over him, and Susanna Colucci, his mother, lying beside him in touching irony. And the sound sorrow makes when falling to itself and touching no bottom, with its sadness of blood and its melancholy of mind, in a world out of joint, not in the sense of not having one between one's fingers, or sitting in a joint and drinking away the downright injustice of this day, but meaning that a bought and paid for constitution with a grin and a gun at the nape of the world has, among other things, assassinated Paolo Pasolini again. 2. What serial days are the dead to come? Even Kid Sister Marilyn, whom he poeticized so beautifully, is in the wings shuddering on this cenotaph I'm constructing of Aztec peacock feathers, 6 feet long, photos of Marx, Lenin, beside a hammer and sickle flag, Mary and Joseph, and baby Jesus too, and Jesus the Christ, and throw in Rumi and King as well, a mountain of hair and a pyramid of shoes. It's the pits, it's the pits, it's the literal pits, it's the pits that rule the world. So many dead eyes, I think there are more than stars in the sky. And they're here too, gathered at the tips of my fragrant thumb, holding this pen. All the stars that died years and years ago. My absentee votes for them. And neither nor between 2 men of war. Ad aveni bafone. Ah, there you are. Let's have a great D.O.D. D.O.D., O.D.O.D., ad aveni bafone. Look at that street kid, 6 years old. A tiny accordion in his hands, a cardboard box with nothing in it at his squatting knees, singing on Fahadia Street to passing crowds. And all who take notice of him are a bank guard who shoos him 5 meters away where he starts up again, and a cop standing over him who gets up and disappears like in a Pasolini movie, and our eyes with coins in them flinging themselves around the corner or wherever he's running to. 3. Standing naked to my waist in the hot sun on a Baronese balcony above Salerno. I hear the clap of hooves, then see, beside the cars doing their ordinary rounds in the piazza below, 13 riders on horseback, the last one a woman. Some wearing cowboy hats, one wrapped in an American flag, heading up the street like a posse of disciples of Bush. Oh, Day of the Dead tomorrow when it's over, America, over there, where all is battery, derangement, and carelessness. What days of the dead ahead, full of bodies on so many hot corners of the world, pieces of Shahid and his or her victims, and the bluster and twisted tripe palavering out of the mouths of the media. The Constitution is speaking. War vote, thug vote, for the gang swarming bashes in this desert of consumerism. Goon vote to keep kill on the lips and blow away those blowjob communist bastards. Beat them with 2x4s. Run them over with their own cars. Break into the cowering houses like the rain of bullets between the eyes before they even kill them, before they reach for and blow us up. The zero within the zero has been completed. The left's a confirmed frog croak of whelp wine, and the right is a dirty sun with a big black oily eye. But Pasolini's ashes from his burning, burning spirit of Bestemia underearth, Pasolini's ashes rise on phoenix wings of flame and cry, "Bullshit! Bullshit, Obama! 100 Christian sold years marching to the fear in the dead of autumn with your mugs and beers. You who bomb and kill the very origin of humanity. You who shred truth and work of vulture appetites for blood in this carrion world. Soon we'll smell the blossom of victory, its fragrance enchanting you irresistibly. Adoringly, you'll fall to your knees to smell it, and it will oblige you by blowing up in your dead face.